Hello, my most vibrant art students. Welcome to week 4 of our distance learning partnership. Today we have a beautiful spring bouquet to paint together. I'll just give you a second to take a look at that. And let's talk about our supplies we need today. We need some paper. White paper is going to be best for this project. And we need a black crayon. Those are the two most important things. And you can choose whatever you'd like for coloring. You might want crayons or markers or colored pencils. I used watercolor paints for this. So if you have some paints like this at home, this would be a really fun project for them. All right, let's talk about what we're going to do today. We are going to use circles and lines and shapes. Are you ready to draw along? Starting with your paper, straight up and down like this in the portrait position, we're going to start making some circles. I'm going to have all of my circles be in the top half of my paper. So if you can kind of imagine where the middle of your paper is, and then don't draw your circles down there. So starting up here in this upper half, let's start by making a circle over here. And you know what? Before we go on to another circle, let's go ahead and work out this flower. You can decide what your flowers are going to look like. I'm going to give you an example of what they could look like. I'm going to start making some arc shapes all the way around my circle for petals. So if you want your flower to look like mine, you can do this step too. If you have a different idea, that's great too. Okay, let's make some patterns around this flower. I'm going to make a big spiral inside mine. You remember our different lines? Our vertical, diagonal, horizontal, spiral, angle, and curve. There's another circle. Let's see, I think I'm going to put a smaller circle inside this and maybe a smaller circle inside that. Now I am going to make a series of angles. We call it a zigzag line. We go up and down all the way around. I'm doing that in between that first and second circle. That looks pretty. Let's see, let's put a circle right over here. And in this one, I'm going to do this same pattern, but I'm going to do it on the outside. I'm going to make my zigzag line on the outside for petals. Now, if you run into another flower, let's imagine that it goes behind that other flower. So we stop right at that line, and then we pick up where we would have if we were not running into another flower. Let's see. Inside, I think I'll make straight lines that divide this circle. Kind of looks like a pizza flower. And maybe I'll make a wavy line around there. That looks very imaginative. All right, let's put one more up here. It's going to have to be a little smaller so that it will fit. I think I'll make some more round petals on this one. It's okay if you go off the paper. Just stop. Imagine where you'd pick up if you hadn't run off the paper. I'm going to run into my flower down here, so I'm going to stop whenever I touch a line, and I'm going to hop over and pick up, whoop, stop, hop, pick up again. There we go. All right, what do I need inside this flower? I think this one is going to have little circles. Alrighty, maybe one more. I think I'll make an oval over here. And then I'll just have some petals coming off the back. This flower is really open. Can't see the other petals there behind. Let's put some dots in here. Okie dokie. Now we need a vase. The vase is pretty easy. All we need to do is make a smile and two lines coming down from our smile. Mine are going to angle in a little bit. I'm going to stop them about the same length so that I can put another smaller smile at the bottom connecting them. That's where the vase is sitting on my table. Okay, now to get the back of the vase, all I need to do is make this line upside down like this. If this was a smile, maybe this is a little bit of a frown. Okay, there is my vase. Let's decorate it. I'm going to make a zigzag. What are you making on yours? Do you have spirals? Do you have curvy lines? Do you have vertical and horizontal lines making a plaid? What did you do on yours? There's mine. All right, lastly, we are going to put our stems in. Now, stems connect to the back of the flower, but we can't see the back of the flower because the front of the flower is in the way. So we're going to go just to the edge of the petals, and we're going to draw a stem all the way down. Now, we know the stems are going to go down to the bottom of the vase, but we can't see the bottom of the vase because the front of the vase is in the way. So we're just going to stop right there because my vase, I'm pretending it's not a clear vase. If you have a clear vase, I guess you'd see your stems. All right, let's draw a stem down from the rest of our flowers. When I run into a petal, I'm just going to stop, hop, pick up again. Stop, hop, and there we go, all of my flowers in the vase. The very last line we need is our table. Our table edge is back behind our vase, so we're going to have to stop and hop on this one too. We're going to come straight, whoops, broke my crayon. Don't worry if that happens, they still color nicely. Goodbye. Straight across, stop, hop, straight across. There we go. Alrighty. Our bouquet is all ready to color. Now from here is where you get to decide. Are you going to paint? Are you going to color with crayons or colored pencils or markers? And I'll just let you take a look at what I did again. I just divided every section was a different kind of a color. So the outside edge of the flower was one color, then the inside edge was another color, and the center was another color. And then I had fun dividing my background into different colors too. I cannot wait to see what yours look like. I hope that you will have your parents, ask your parents to share a picture with me on our Instagram with our hashtag. All right, have fun making bouquets. Happy Easter, everybody.